Hello guys, this is the last video for those of you who are gone in binationals. You should have received one already that just explains what is diction and the relationship between diction and tone. And this video is going to take that one step further with moving from diction to tone to deeper meaning. So what I asked students to do in class today was just consider how we can use diction in order to identify a tone and then use that tone to discuss a deeper meaning or a greater idea. So really what all that happened in class today was that I gave them this modeled example that you're seeing in the video. I walked them through the model and then allowed them the time to do a practice with a teammate so that they can then submit an individual one for this worksheet that is due Monday. It's due Monday for them. It's also due Monday for you guys, as I asked that all the work that you guys would miss, you would just return when you come back. This is actually the only submitted assignment that I'm asking of you. You don't need to do the other exit tickets that they had. This is the only assignment that I would like from this group of students who was gone. So what you see here first is the quote. One thing that I pointed out to the students is that when you guys get into this activity, it's really important the quote that you pick because the quote has to have examples of good diction. So you see here that I highlighted these words as my examples of diction. So I pulled my quote and I gave a very brief, this is 1 to 2 sentences, a very brief context of what's happening in the moment of the quote, so what's going on. And then I go into this box. This is where we're doing all of the heavy work. Now, I did not identify tone until the very end, and I would ask you probably should do the same. Don't try to think about the tone until you've done the analysis. So what? This is the analysis. What you see me doing here is addressing the so what questions. I'm answering why are always asking so what. If I highlighted these words over here, there should be a reason why. Why is it important diction? What is the connection? What is the connotation? What does it reveal? So you see me discuss that here. Mocking, stupidity, and absurdity are all words that communicate a sense of inferiority or disapproval. These words reveal the narrator's recognition and sadly participation in how others view Africa so negatively. Then she uses phrases such as longing and heartbroken to communicate this pain and treatment. So I'm answering that question, so what? I'm making sure that I make a clear connection between the diction and why that diction matters. And that ultimately gets you down here. What we're doing is going from, okay, diction creates tone and tone creates meaning. So the combination of the sense of inferiority with the subsequent pain creates a tragic tone as it reveals the long-term effects, and here's where I get to that deeper meaning. The long-term effects of feeling oppressed or treated as different. One may start to internalize those negative beliefs despite themselves. So here, folks, this is the harder skill. You're really having to think about, so why does this tone matter? If I've identified a tone, in the context of what's happening in this moment in the story, why does it matter? Why is this tone important? What deeper meaning does it reveal? Again, another layer of answering that question, so what? So what the tone is tragic? Well, it's tragic about what? So what the tone is remorseful? So what the tone is, once you've done this work right here where you discuss the diction to reveal the tone, you need to take it one step further and consider why that tone might be important. So if you scroll down in the worksheet, you'll see that there was a team practice. This means that you can partner with someone. You can have the same exact quote doing the same exact analysis as a way to learn this practice and partner. And then your individual is the one that I will, I'll grade both, but your individual is the one that you need to do separately on your own, a different quote from the partner that you chose to work with, if you do choose to work with someone. The whole worksheet does need to be done. Now, for selecting the quotes, an important note, guys. I do not expect you to dig through your book. This is a really difficult task of finding a quote that serves this purpose, a quote that gives you a clear tone through diction, a clear tone through the word choice and through diction, and that tone has deeper meaning. So what I did when I even did this model is I Googled powerful quotes from the novel that I was searching from. You can Google powerful quotes from Handmaid's Tale, or excellent quotes from The Great Gatsby, or good quotes from I think I said that, from The Kite Runner. But it has to be a quote that you've already read, one that you can give the context to, and it has to be a quote that has diction. So once you've found some quotes to play around with, you still have the harder skill of figuring out which quote has some good diction choice and which quote can I talk about in this deeper meaning and analysis. I hope that makes sense. Please email me if you have questions. This worksheet is due on Monday. I will be checking my email if you have any questions. I hope that this video serves to help explain the task as clearly as possible. You have this model here in your document. This is all in the document that you'll have open up, and then you'll do 2 here. Remember that the team practice means that you can do it the same exact quote as a partner. You can even reach out to some of your classmates who are reading the book that you are reading, who've already done it in class, and ask them, hey, what quote did you use? What was the page number on that? But your individual you need to do on your own, okay? All right, folks, well, I hope that binationals is going well. This is the last video you'll receive from me. Please make sure you've already watched the diction video first, the other one that I sent, and I will see you all on Monday.